Hey you, welcome to this micro podcast on abundance and gratitude and how to access that experience no matter what's going on in your life in any moment you want. As you know, as you have possibly, quite probably have read somewhere, gratitude is the key to unlocking abundance and prosperity. In this video, we are gonna cover that only for conscious leaders, only for amazing humans like you and me who are investing time, energy, resources into experiencing more inner success, freedom and abundance, and also outer success, freedom and abundance. That double choice, I think, makes us conscious leaders, humans leading the world with an intention that is good for all. With no more further ado, let's jump into it. Let's talk about how to unlock abundance and gratitude whenever we want. Enjoy it. So, thank you for being here, and let's explore it with examples, stories, and also with practical ways to execute it right now and experience it right now. I want to speak a little bit about the book Happiness is Easy that I published in 2016. And if happiness is easy is not a pure expression of abundance, what will it be? Happiness is, in a way, the way humanity has chosen to call paradise, or the essence of paradise. Happiness and abundance, in a way, can be similar or synonymous. And in that book, part of the essence of what I explore is that it's not that success is the key to happiness, but that happiness is the key to success. And I explore that based on my own experience and my experience of speaking with hundreds of clients and students since I was 23. I'm 39 already, and I was some years ago when I published that book. Anyway, it was already many years working in personal growth, spiritual growth, and being already a monk of meditation, of a practice of meditation and teacher of meditation for hundreds of people around the globe. And that wasn't only backed by my experience and the experience of hundreds of students, maybe you were one of those, but also backed by science. Success gives us a sense of satisfaction for often just seconds. If it's a big thing, maybe minutes, or even maybe it lasts days if it's a home or something pretty big and amazing. But really it vanishes straight away because we are not happy because we are achieving, we are happy because we are in integrity. And I wanna explore more this that I have talked in other videos. For me, integrity is the key to happiness and success. So for me, integrity is the key to abundance. Gandhi used to say something like, harmony and happiness is when your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, and your actions are in harmony. And I will agree. I will call that integrity. And I like simplicity because when it's simple enough, you can execute it. And when you can execute it, you can demand results. You can get results right now. So integrity is when I act in congruency with who I am and what I want. So that's beautiful and important. Why? Because then I don't need to achieve. I just need to act in integrity, and boom, I access a sense of success and a sense of happiness, a sense of gratitude, a sense of abundance. So a really critical example for that it's real for me right now, and that it doesn't feel so vulnerable right now because I have explored it in the last few weeks, but it was just recently. In the last month, I had an income of only 2,500 euros. And this is a really cool example for abundance because just a few years ago, I was in a coaching training certification in Setúbal in Portugal with amazing, beautiful humans. And maybe you are one of them. If so, hey there, I love you. If you are not one of them, hey there, I love you as well. I love you for being this amazing human that you are I've been so committed to experience more inner and outer freedom, success, and abundance. So when I was in that training, my aim, my obsession was I want to make 2,000 euros, 2,100 euros doing what I love. So now it's been years making more, and even this last month where I made still more than that, it felt like really, really tricky. My aim now is to make consistently 20,000 euros. I made that only once. But last year I made over 100K in revenue. And so, what is the key to abundance? 100K is still nothing compared with a million. For many people, not the majority, but many people, making $1 million a month is normal. So making 100K in a year is really, really tricky. For many people, making 5K, like it's my average, it's so much. And even making 2,500, it's so much. For me, for myself, it was so much some time ago. So what is really abundance if we can have such a different level of income and we can feel that it's not enough no matter how much we make? Right? I'm sure you have made different levels of income and you have felt maybe you are a millionaire, maybe you are in debt, maybe you are both, a millionaire in debt. But no matter how much is your income, you have had experiences where you feel abundant and experiences where you feel in scarcity. And it is related. I'm going to share this definition that I think is pretty clear. Abundance is when we have more than enough to feel like we are properly taken care. Not even enough to survive. That's not abundance. Having more than enough to survive, it's neither abundance. Surviving is not abundance. But having more than enough to properly take care of myself, whatever that is my perception of what is taking care of myself. Like having nice clothes and a nice space for myself and nice food to eat and nice quality time with people that I love. So it's having more than enough resources to be properly taken care of myself. But I can do that with 2,500. I just need to make sure I find a way to have everything that I want, that I need to feel taken care for less than the money that I'm making, and then I'm on abundance. And I need to do that no matter if I make 2,500 euros or I make 25,000 euros or I make 25,000 million. That's a lot. Or if I make 250 euros, or if I make even 0. And to be honest, I don't know if making 0 I have experienced it. Maybe when I was a kid and my mom was taking care of me. But I definitely have been in debt, making less than 1,000 and still feeling in integrity and feeling in abundance. Because I had all my needs to feel taken care, not to survive, but to feel taken care, covered, and I still had a little bit spare. How come? Because you can be in debt, but you can also be paying the minimum amount that you need to cover to be in integrity with the agreement with the person or the company that you have, that you owe money to. And that is so important. If not, you are in lack of integrity. You are also creating a bad reputation for yourself, for your brand, which you have a brand, whether you are aware or not, right? But if you are paying the minimum amount of every debt that you have, you can cover also the expenses to take care of yourself properly, and you still have at least a little bit more, then you can experience abundance. And we all deserve to live in abundance. And not only that, we all need to live in abundance, because the only way to create more abundance is to be in abundance now, right? There is no way to get to abundance from scarcity. You need to shift from scarcity to abundance. And from here, creating more abundance, it's easier because what it's like attracts what it's like the law of attraction says. Or in other words, if you are in a frequency of abundance, it's easier to see opportunities to create more abundance. If you are in a frequency of being mad, it's easier to see other opportunities to feel mad. This is not only for money. Money is just a really clear, apparently tangible and objective example, but it's really subjective. It's not so much what you have, it's how you relate to what you have. But it's also like that in my relationship. For example, my ideal is to be in the same beautiful house that has enough space for both of us with my partner under the same roof, so we can make love all the time. Make love in a literal way and make love in a metaphorical way, in a beautiful conversation, in sharing a beautiful meal, in sharing a beautiful walk, a beautiful conversation, and also literally having sexual making love making. But right now, we are thousands of kilometers apart while recording this video, and still we are finding ways where this is becoming an abundant experience because we are sharing so much depth in our conversation. We are exploring online sex. We are exploring turning obstacles into trampolines to create more intimacy, to co-create our life together, to have more space to do our own projects and yet be connected and be inspiring and supporting each other. So we are making out of this situation, which is not our aim, an experience of abundance. So it is compatible to have a name of 20K a month, or whatever is the amount for you, or having a name of living under the same beautiful roof with your partner and having a really different situation and still experience abundance, or have a really different relationship with your mom or with my mom that it will be my ideal. For example, my idea will be to be a friend of her, an intimate friend of her. And sometimes we tap into that, but sometimes it's like, no, we are not aligned enough to really share that much together. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But still, if I focus in how much intimacy I have, if I really focus and I really share from a heart coming place with her, I straight away feel in abundance. If I'm aware of the endless love that I have for her, and actually we dig enough and we are attentive enough, and we go into that in a moment, how to experience this sense of gratitude and abundance in every moment in a matter of seconds or at least little minutes, no matter how you feel at the moment. With attention, intention, and action, we go there in a moment, and with that we will finish because I want to keep this fairly short. So if I'm aware of the endless love that I have for her, just with that I can experience gratitude. And from that experience of abundance, you think it's easier or more difficult to relate to her in a way that is going to bring even more abundance, even more harmony, even more intimacy, not sexual obviously, but emotional intimacy with her, and maybe intellectual connection with her, and so on and so forth. So it is for every aspect of our life. I could give more examples, but I think you get the point. I'm more interested in hearing your examples of areas of your life where, with the same, you have felt both in scarcity and in abundance. What are some of those examples so you can see that it is really your choice? Now, how to make that choice quickly, anytime you want? It's based on attention, intention, and action. The FearHacking method is based on FearHacking attention, FearHacking intention, FearHacking action, which is just the same, used in a really specific way. Why attention, intention, and action? Because every technology to improve life, no matter if it's emotionally, no matter if it's physically, no matter if it's to improve a car, it's based on attention, intention, and action. It's based on increasing attention, being more aware of what is the reality right now, so you can from here know how to move towards your idea. That's the second. What is what you truly want? Intention. What is your truest intention? So you have a clear direction to follow. So clarifying your intention or sharpening your intention. And then action. What is the most aligned action you can take to move in that direction? And with that, 3 pillars for you can make anything improve in your life in any aspect. So using the fear hacking method, we will first give attention to the most intense sensation. Right now, do it right now. And give your attention to the most predominant sensation. No matter if it's comfortable or uncomfortable. Perfect. Now, for now, set the intention to experience gratitude, to be filled with gratitude or filled with well-being. And now this can be tricky. All of them can be tricky. The more you practice, the easier it gets, like anything. The less you practice or the less familiar you are with it, the more tricky or difficult it can seem. Difficult, as you have heard me say probably before, equals uncomfortable, and easy equals comfortable. So difficult is related to unfamiliar and easy is related to familiar. So if you want something difficult to seem easy, you just need to get more familiar or practice more, that same thing, right? So now hold the intention to be filled with gratitude or well-being. And the mind sometimes is gonna say, oh, it's not easy or I cannot. It's not true. You can always hold an intention, or you can always come back to an intention and come back and come back and come back until it becomes reality. And it won't take so long. If you hold the intention to have a bigger house, that maybe takes a bit longer because reality, physical reality needs to transform. But when it's only energetical, vibrational reality, it is always pretty quick if you just keep that intention. So if you keep the intention to experience gratitude, it's gonna happen in a few seconds or in really few minutes. And then action. Take aligned action. Take actions that are gonna expand energy, expand well-being. Expand energy expands well-being because contracted energy, it's uncomfortable. Expanding energy is more comfortable, so it's more well-being. It's closer to the vibration of gratitude, to the higher vibration, the more it expands. So basically expanded by using fear hacking physiology or the physiology of a baby, or in other words, expanding posture, breathing, and yaw, or relaxing the jaw. Expand posture, breathing, and yaw. Very well. And you can also take other actions like drinking water, or taking a little piece of organic chocolate, or going for a run, or doing some push-ups, or jumping, or dancing, or sending a message to someone you love, or watching a little video that inspires you. Any action that comes from inspiration, from intuition, while holding the intention to experience what you want to experience, in this case, gratitude. And that's it. With that, with practice, will become easier and more effective and quicker, and you can experience gratitude anytime you want. And with that, you have the key to unlock limitless abundance. And really the key is integrity. Taking action that it's in integrity with what you want and who you are. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for asking questions if you want to go deeper into any of the topics that I touched on. Probably many of the questions that you have are already answered in other videos, but if you ask here, we can point you in the right direction, myself or someone in the community. And thank you for sharing if you think this can be inspiring for someone else. Our aim as conscious leaders, I believe, is to create paradise on earth. I think that's the purpose of human race. Happiness, baby, for me, it makes more sense to call it as paradise, to make every aspect of reality look like paradise. And it's not so difficult, and it has to do with everyone experiencing abundance. And I believe it's the responsibility of everyone and it's definitely my responsibility to do absolutely everything that I can to support that for every human being. And so if you share this video, you will be helping me do what I feel I came to do in this world. And even more important, devour your fears, your excuses. Follow yourself, follow your gut. Live your purpose. Live the life you dream. Be the change you want to see. Be freedom, my friend.